Okay, couch potatoes, we are here reporting live on this major South Swell event with our panel of expert and analysts. And we got some major players today. We have Tanner Gudauskas and Bella Kenworthy. Thank you for joining us on the couch today. So, since we're a live news broadcast and we're reporting on this swell event, what are you guys thinking about the conditions today? What do you think, Bella?
It looks fun. Everyone just got out, so hopefully there'll be a couple.
All right, she's liking it. So, what do you think, Tanner? What would you call this on the T Street scale?
This is a hot day down here. Acropolis looks like it's firing.
All right, so if you guys don't know the show yet, here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna talk to one guest for an hour while the other guest goes out and rips. And that guest, the first guest to go out and rip, will be Bella. Thank you, Bella. She's gonna go out and blow up for us. And I'm gonna talk to Tanner, and we got all kinds of cool stuff to talk about and stuff queued up, and the show is gonna go off.
We're going live.
We are going live. So let's get it going. Bella, why don't grab your board, bring your board over here so we can see all the sponsors.
Yes.
You can tell us what you're riding, and we're gonna be off and running.
That's a good way to start it. I feel like, hey, like, what are you riding?
Yeah, simple. You're in the board. You're in the board stuff right here.
I'm into it. I mean, I'm also into this board spray.
Yes. Okay. So come like right here.
We'll get you your mic.
Put the couch surfing shirt on.
Yes. Oh wow. I didn't notice that.
Put that on so we can talk to you. All right. Thank you, Bella.
All right. Back in the booth, Bella.
Okay. Show us this board. What do we have here?
We have a 5.5 CI Pro, and yeah.
What's the CI Pro made for? T-Street type waves or like pipeline?
I think I honestly don't know, but I think it's everything.
It's an everything board. Okay.
I mean, Bella is a pro.
And Bella is a pro. What other sponsors we got here? Let's plug them all. Let's get everyone hyped.
Sponsor run.
Vans.
Boom. That is a major player right
hey
there.
Now.
Jax.
Yep.
Sex Wax. Sunbum.
Sunbum. Okay. That's
and
what we got. Jax.
CI Traction.
CI, Sex Wax, and Sunbum. And Vans.
Sunscreen on today? Have you put any on?
I don't know. No, I should. I always forget that.
I know. These are like the days as well.
Do you want to put some on?
Well, just that Sunbum got me thinking about it.
Yeah.
That'd be a Sunbummer.
Do we got some Sunbum? Okay. What kind of fins? Of course, Channel Islands fins, duh.
Some Channel Islands,
Bella,
FCS.
You were saying, is this the board you're going to take down to Oz for the Challenger Series?
Yeah, I'm definitely taking this board with me. This is pretty new, so hopefully it ends up being a magic board.
All right, well, we're going to test it out, and Tanner's going to analyze every single one of your waves right now.
Oh, that's nerve-wracking.
It's heavy metal.
Pressure's on, but you know what? You are in the Challenger Series, so this should be a piece of cake.
Yeah. 100%. This is a swish. This is like 10 out of 10.
Are you ready? She's like, get me out there. I want to surf already. Forget this thing.
Word just came in from Cousin Crane.
Cousin Crane?
Surf is pumping.
Surf is pumping. Okay.
Can we get a visual lock on the crew here on the beach?
Oh yeah. So there's the water. We got the water's warmed up a little bit. It was like freezing here in California. Have you felt the water that cold here before?
Why? Like, it's so interesting. I actually haven't, but I don't want to be that guy that's like, it's never been this cold. But it truly has been cold, but for so long. Why?
I don't know. It must have been all those storms just kept blowing that cold water down. But we actually had some south wind the last couple of days, so the water's warmed up a little bit. This guy did a nice little wrap. And for all you viewers that are used to my brother, Noah Alani, being the camera guy, yeah, you're out there. We're filming you. You are live.
Bella's live.
She just waxed up with some sex wax, I assume. And she's going to put her wetsuit on. It's a special off-screen. There is a special Vans wetsuit. See, when you're pro like this, you get the Vans wetsuits. I bet you got a couple of those,
It's
right?
Actually, like I was just asking, I'm like, whoa, that looks like a Vans Beal suit, which I don't have.
Oh, that's sick.
That's a rad-looking wetty.
Right.
Okay, can I ask you a question there, Joe? So we're talking it out. She's probably using sex wax.
Yes.
That's kind of basically like, that's the go, right?
That's what I go for. I go for the purple sex wax, green or purple, like
do you
all
kind
year.
of do a rainbow? Are you like, okay, I'm gonna go blue. And
Oh, no, yeah. I start with the blue, like the base coat, right? And then I do the little X's.
Yes.
And then I start waxing.
Yes.
So is that, see, I got it. I got the pro technique. If Tanner says it's good, then we're good.
Well, and you would know Mason so well, but I always trip because it's like, okay, Mason doesn't use pads.
I know.
And I'm like, how does that actually work? He's a full-blown air guy.
I know. That is crazy. I asked him about that too, but he seems to like it. Deck pads throw him off.
I know. How though? That's so trippy to me.
Even when he'd get, sometimes he'd like grab other guys' boards, but he's got to take the peel the thing off. He can't even touch a deck pad. I think it's a pops thing.
I think it is probably. And too, maybe once you get used to it, then that's your deal.
Yeah.
Like this guy right here behind the cam is opting for.
Well, we're gonna. Okay, so yeah, Noah's not here today, but Jason Crane's here. There he is. He's feeling. Noah actually has a job that's paying us, so. He's up in LA filming like yoga classes for Alo Yoga. So that's how we fund this couch show, through yoga. Do you like yoga?
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Alo.
We'd like to thank our sponsor, Alo Yoga.
Can we get a quick stat run on cousin Crano? Like,
yeah, what? Well,
general age, what he likes
Crano just
filming?
ordered a 9.0 Baltiera. Is that true?
We didn't get Crano a mic set up. Sorry, Crano.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so
he's ordered a 9.0.
we're just gonna talk about it.
No, okay.
Okay, well,
We gave Crano a little plug. He's ready to charge. Anyway, so he's got a
mic now. You can say
he's got a mic now. He's gonna try to get the clips and not blow it and live up to Noah's legacy. We'll see how it goes. He's following Bella pretty well right here. Okay.
let's get down on some Bella Kenworthy stats.
Well, we're going to talk to her for like an hour. I'm here to talk to you right now.
Oh,
we're going to
yeah.
get all her stats.
I thought we were going to hype up Bella because,
well,
I mean,
we will. We'll watch her surf, but we
I'm-
kind of want to hype up you.
I'm kind of a
is the deal.
low-key fanboy, though. That's the gnarly thing. It's like,
Well, we're going to get it because we're going to watch her surf, and
Yeah.
then we're going to blow up her surfing.
okay, yes.
But really, the fans want to hear about your whole deal.
Oh, wait. Boom. Snap, snap.
Let me just pull out some stats and buddy up real
Okay,
quick so the
okay.
fans know who we're dealing with.
Yes.
Tanner Gudauskas.
Yes.
Let me throw out some stats here because I have a history degree and I like to research the history stuff.
Okay.
2009,
Pop quiz.
first place Mr. Price Pro Bolito, South Africa.
True.
That was a
happened.
6-star, which is basically a challenger event nowadays, so that's freaking super tapped.
That was a good time.
2010 WCT competitor. He's
Yes.
been on the CT. 2011 second place Nike Lowers Pro. Another huge 6-star event. So I basically I'm calling that challenger level.
This is like as if I'm a WWF wrestler and I'm like
Yes.
coming into the booth. It's like Stone Cold's coming
Here
out.
he
and it's like, it
comes.
was back in 210.
2014 first place Cyrus Lacanau Pro.
Oh.
Another first there.
Whoa.
2013 third place Hurley Lowers Pro World WCT event.
Bam.
Not to mention a million psycho waves, video parts. Let me butter you up even more.
Jeez,
So I have one more butter because
this is-
I was actually thinking this the other day. I saw
Okay.
you at that West Coast Board Riders
Yep.
thing.
Oh my gosh.
And is this Bella?
No.
No way.
Action, Miss Jackson.
That's not Bella. That's Brett chiming in. He's part of the permanent part of the show. But so we're down there at the West Coast Board Riders, and it's like 1 to 2 foot. And I see you just obliterate this wave. But the weirdest thing, it made me think about how hard you charge. Because I was going, dude, except maybe like John, like this guy might be the best all-around surfer in the world, or one of them, because you could hammer
No.
a 2-foot wave.
No.
And then I seen clips of you like Mavericks and Himalayas and all these psychotic huge waves. So yeah, our guest today can do it all. And he's
Well-
going to tell us about it.
I mean, that is like,
How's that for buttering you
that
up?
was insane. I almost feel a little uncomfortable.
You
sitting on
ripping a
couch.
2-foot wave reminded me of how hard you charge.
But that's.
I almost think
kind
you
of-
guys don't get like as much credit for the big wave stuff a little bit. Like I know if you're in the parking lot at the Eddy and there's like a Tanner, you're on. You'd be like, yep, here I
Like,
go.
Let's definitely see what's going to happen if I go over the fall zone a big one. I don't know. I think we always just come at it from like an unorthodox spot. Like it's like, oh, swell's up, got a board. Like let's see what's going to happen.
Do you hunt the big wave stuff still, or are you just like,
No.
oh, here we go, Bella? Take it away.
Okay, so here's the scoop. Bella on the backside here is just, she's warming up.
Yep.
Like, let's just give it a warm
Give
up.
her warm up. Crano, dude, get a little tighter. We can get tighter on that a little bit.
Oh, this is insane. I didn't know we can, like, work with the camera angles.
Yeah. This is the best. You can tell the camera guy how to do it.
This is probably the best show in the world. Do we?
Obviously.
Yes, yes,
Right?
that's true.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
I'm still kind of waiting for
I
a
buttered
visual
you up.
lock on
Now give
Omar.
us a little back.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me just
Okay.
go back and just be like, like that's. Thank you for that. Like I
Okay.
needed like that pump up, but that was insane.
You're welcome.
You
I-
brought
I had-
basically all my.
I
sets.
was honestly thinking about it. That's an honest thing. I was like, dude, this guy charges so hard and he just destroyed a 1 foot wave.
Well, okay.
So that's a pretty good,
I'll actually break down that Himalayas day because that was kind of a strange one because we were over there and do you remember they called the eddy on and then they called it off and it was like okay like the next time they called it on it was like the swell didn't really even look like it was going to be that big, so it was just Pat, Dana, and I, and we got in touch with Russo and we're like, hey, like if it turns on, are you going to be out of Hemis? And he was like, oh yeah, I'll already be out there. So we kind of had that built in, and then that day just was so much bigger than anybody thought, but we were sort of mentally already like clicked into gear.
yeah. Oh my
It was
God. So
Fucked up.
huge.
It was psycho. Like it was closing out so consistently, and like
Oh
out
my
there,
God.
like I'd never seen it close out.
Oh my God. I couldn't
So
imagine.
I was spooked. I'm not like, that's the thing. It's funny. I'm not like, oh yeah, dog. Like I charged that one. I was like straight, like scared shitless. But
I mean,
we were
yeah,
stoked. We
But
got a
just
couple.
the fact that you're out there is like, because I was at the Eddy watching, but just to see those waves, and I was just like, dude,
Yeah.
I can't believe guys are paddling out in this stuff. Like, it almost doesn't look possible.
Yeah. How about the older guys at the Eddy too? Like
Oh my God.
Ross Clark and
yeah,
like, oh
Uncle
my God, like,
Mike.
Ross Clark, no vest. as
Oh
well.
my God,
Like,
dude.
how's that feel?
Yep.
Um,
So, there you go.
yeah.
That's my claim that you are one of the most diverse, gnarly surfers there is, because you can do that Himalaya stuff, and you can go down the West Coast board riders and smash a little Newport, right?
cut back to Coors Light at the West Coast Board Riders.
Yeah.
Hey, I do want to say thanks for having me on the show, though. This
course,
is insane.
dude.
I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Yeah. When I saw you the other day at the beach, I was like, what's going down with couch surfing?
Dude,
Like,
well, I saw you. I'm like, oh my God, there he is. I got to corner him in person because I can't say no.
I was just like, what's up? Let's do this. Oh, wait, we're even getting live
Yeah,
text.
morning, big dogs. Right on for doing y'all thing. It's always fun to watch. Thank you, Toby.
Dude, this is so cool.
T-Dog
Uh-oh.
is the man.
Thank you. Far out. This is so
We
just
got it.
rad.
We're live.
Superfood is brewed. That's
Oh,
right.
what?
brother.
Yes,
Stay
it
on
is.
it. Java.
Well, how about, okay, since we're a news show,
Mhm.
we got a little top story we're going to see what you think of.
Yes. Top
We'll
stories.
dig into some controversy.
Ooh.
Okay, top story of the week is ding 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 ding. Kelly Slater gets cut, but then is back on tour with the permanent wild card for the rest of his life. No, I think just this year, the next one. So he didn't make the cut, but since he's slates, they're giving him the wild card for the rest of the year, and he's automatically qualified for next year. Thoughts, Tanner?
When I got cut, I wish I got a wild card. I mean, dude, the guy's
we
the
do
goat.
too.
Like, what? It's
Yeah,
like, I
what?
don't. There, nobody has commentary on that. Like, he wants to do it, do it. Like, I don't know. The cut thing's weird, though. I definitely will be honest on that.
Yeah, you want to give us an honest take on
Yeah,
that?
it's just kind of like doesn't seem necessary. I don't know. I feel like if they were going to do it, they should push it later into the year and then have like one contest as the playoffs. It's almost like a weird mid thing. It doesn't need to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I lived that dream. I got
I
a
know
good
that.
cut.
That was a bummer because we wanted to see all those events, a couple
Well,
more.
It's the whole competing thing is cool, but then it just felt like I couldn't get back on top of that. Like, it's really hard to qualify. It's straight up.
Oh,
like,
my
I mean,
gosh.
I'm like even just all the
So
level of the
hard.
Challenger Tour now. It's like it's a tricky one to get there, and then to just have only a couple chances to then stay there. It's hard. You know, you watch the guys like Zeke and some of the guys that just. I mean, it's insane. Chloe didn't make the cut. Like, it just doesn't
Dude, guys
make
are
sense to me.
it's so hard. And A lot of things got to go your way too. Like it's not like everyone surfs so good. Like everyone's good enough.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, if you're even doing the QS, you're probably good enough to be on tour. But I don't know. It just takes time to learn how to compete. Maybe.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but we got a replay on Bella while we were.
Oh, replay. Okay.
Good.
Take it away.
Okay. Joe, do you mind if I grab this one?
Yes, I want you.
Okay,
to
so
do this.
Bella here is just going, I think that's Cropley's. I can't really tell because we're sitting on the couch, but nice little carve. She feels like she's warming up to the whole situation out here at T Street. She was a little nervous.
Everyone gets nervous on the couch show because we're live.
We are live, and this is like 120 frames per second that we're watching Bella come into the inside.
There we go.
That's when I like it when they slow-mo right when she's standing in the white water.
I really love Bella's style. It's kind of like skate, like influence, punky.
For sure. Like looks like she wants to punt right here.
Oh, what?
Oh, right when you were saying that. You could tell she had that skate little whip right there.
That's what you get on the Couch Surfing Show.
We get all the action replayed live.
Yes.
Thank you, Omar. You are a genius.
Can we get a POV on Omar?
Let's give the guy credit because none of this is happening. I'm just a surf nerd that knows about surfing.
There I am.
Yes.
Thank you, Omar.
Hey, Joe, to call me a genius every show.
Yes. Genius, genius, genius. Okay, so Tanner's cool with Slater making it, but
yeah. So
Action, Miss Jackson.
Oh.
I kind of took that one there, but what's your take on that, Joe?
I have mixed feelings because I guess the cut does cause some drama, but like as a surf fan, like say I wanted to really see you surf pipeline, and you qualified. I'm going, yes, I get to see Tanner surf pipe at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Now I don't get to see my favorite surfer surf pipe, and now like Chopu or something like. Say someone made it this year. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for that to see him surf Chopu as a surf fan. Now, at the cut, I don't get to see one of my favorite surfers out there because I kind of want to see him surf all the waves and see how they do. But I mean, I guess it does create drama. Like you're like glued to those first round heats to see if Chloe's gonna make it or whatever.
No, that's a good point. I mean, it almost feels like the reality is like that the athletes they don't have much say in it, you know, like it's the WSL making that call, but they are creating the drama for the viewer to be able to be like, oh my gosh, I really hope Chloe makes these heats, where Margaret River might have been a bit of a write-off before. Like you probably would have been like, oh, that's all good. Like it's just a bad day at Margaret's. But there must be another way they can do it.
I liked your idea of like a playoff or something. Like
the only reason I say that is because it seemed like last year G-Land was a bit flat to me, and it almost felt like this back part of the year was.
Here we go, Bella.
Oh.
Take it away.
Oh, yeah. See, action.
Hammered that thing. Looking for the reform, little T Street wedge thing.
Dude, have you seen the movie Toasted? That's Kate Simmers' movie.
Caitlin Simmers. Yeah, I have not seen that, but I have seen bits and pieces and seen her surf.
It's insane, dude. Like the level of surfing that generation of girls is mind blowing.
They're ripping so hard. Bella's part of that.
Pink Helmet Posse. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that was their little skate posse, right?
So sick. They gave me stickers.
Do you rock those? Do you have those on your board?
Yeah.
Or just on the skate?
I know she's kind of been holding back on me. I would totally put them on all my boards. I ran out though.
What's Cropley's? Is that like the secret peak here or something? Is that a local thing? Because I don't even know what you're talking about when you say that.
Oh, really?
That's like a low T Street thing, right?
Wait, I was under the assumption that you were like even further entrenched in San Clemente than I was.
No way. I'm a Newport guy. I just hung out with Robo and Yeomans back in the day.
Okay, but Noah lives here.
Yeah, Noah lives here.
Okay, so the breakdown on that. Let's do a little peak breakdown. Let's get you.
Because I heard a couple terms. I was like, whoa, this is some like T Street peak local shit.
So right here over my right shoulder is Beach House. Cousin Crane can cut. So we're going to go down this way. Beach House. South Swells come in. Nice lefts come across. Nate Yeomans, Mike Losness, Andrew Gann, Ian Crane, like the lineage of guys going left there, very strong.
Okay.
And then you come into the main peak. Main peak swings both ways, you guys. There's a phenomenal right on a south swell and a low tide. takes you all the way back to Beach House. The left, you can sometimes swing all the way across Acropolis to the beach. And then as you make your way, Cousin Crane, this shot is so sick.
Look at it.
Thank you.
He knows what
Just
you want.
backing me up.
You're
Okay.
directing him. You're directing him.
Teamwork. Okay.
Director Tanner.
That's the right we're talking about. And so now these guys look like they're curious if this is going to go for that left. And now we're starting to see Acropolis. And Acropolis is that premier peak that you see Chloe and Griffin and Crosby and all the 2%
When they're going right.
destroying. Yeah.
How did it get that name? Why is it Cropley's?
I thought that this snack bar used to be called Cropley's.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so we should confirm that with Fur Dog, but I thought that was the name of that snack bar back in the day was Cropley's. And then that peak is just right in front of it.
Like most people don't know, they think T Street's a beach rig. It's actually like a reef out here.
It's a reef, and there's
kind of a beach rig too.
I'm sure this is how it is at everybody's local spot, but you end up getting into these like little miniature waves within the wave.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh no, I don't surf T Street. Like I do surf Beach House. I definitely don't surf T Street.
You're like 5 feet away.
Like, oh, I'd never see you down here at Beach House.
Dude, that's what blew me away when I first went to the North Shore, because you see in the magazines all these spots, off the wall, backdoor, this and that. And, like, you get there, like, whoa, dude, like, that's just, like, the next peak over. Like, in my mind, off the wall and backdoor, like, you got to drive 20 minutes to go surf off the wall in 20 minutes. But you get to Hawaii and, like, all those famous waves are just boom, 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 boom in a row. It's crazy.
It's weird seeing all the video footage and the photos, that each wave looks... The barrel alone, like the barrel at off the wall, looks like there's no way that it would actually be 15 feet from the barrel at backdoor.
Yeah.
And so that's what spooks you. You're like, how is that possible?
But yeah, there's a bunch of little spots within this spot of T Street.
Newport's the same too. Like,
first base, second base, 5-6 rights.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then on this swell, that swell, this tide.
Yeah. What about What about, was this one of your like local haunts as a kid? What's this place mean to you?
It does. I mean, like for us growing up, it was pretty interesting because that would have been like Shane was still in town. Gavin, I think, was in town, and like you would just come down to, I mean, really, like growing up, John Robertson was like everything for me, straight up.
I love that.
Yeah, like his style. Like, so I was 10 when he was 18, and I just always remember just being like, holy shnikes, like this guy he's a guru. The way he surfs is so much better than everybody else.
Look at that. So
and he was
Tanner
super
looked
cool.
up to Robo. What a hero Robo is.
He is a hero. And Wardo, obviously, like.
Oh, yes.
So, like, T Street was the easy place to just come to, and you would probably see those guys. So we always kind of would come around, and then Riviera as well.
What was the lowers scene like there? Because now every Grom's is straight to lowers, I feel like. Were you guys down there like every day like the Groms are now?
No, dude. Like, I was like noshing peanut butter jelly sandwiches at high school, like 6th period in senior year. Everything's changed, but that's all good. I think it's rad seeing all the young Groms like just like ripping as hard as they are. But when we were growing up, it definitely wasn't that way. You know, like you couldn't really just go straight to the top of the peak.
Yeah.
There was definitely guys holding it down. I mean, there's just so many good surfers in San Clemente. Like even I'm just thinking at lowers, like
it's ridiculous.
You have like Kenny Caldwell's. I mean, Nate Yeomans he's always been sort of like just that generation above us. And I'm trying to think like Mike Maurer. There were so many guys.
I love these names: Maurer, Robo,
Vince, McPhillips. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. Like maybe it's just so normalized to see ripping. You know, when you're growing up, and maybe like for Bella and the Kenworthys, they're seeing guys like the Colapintos, and it's just like, oh, cool, like that guy's going for a world title, or he's ripping. So
yeah, it's got to rub off just being around that talent.
I think it's always cool. San Clemente always has that bit of a community, and you see it now with the 2%. Like they're bonding together, and I think that like the generation younger than them is going to look up, and they're going to try to be included in that, and then like there is that sense of like family here in San Clemente. Even though there's like different tribes within it, it's always like, oh, you're from San Clemente.
It's still a little beach town.
Yeah. Is it like that in Newport?
It's a little more urban there. I don't know.
Is it?
I feel San Clemente is a little more quaint, like surf community, where Newport you got a lot of surfers, but you know you got golfers and yacht clubbers and all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah, like a different mix-up. Yeah.
A little different vibe, but Yeah. Well, okay. What about Can we queue up some of Tanner's recent video stuff he's been doing? Let's talk about this stuff. It's sick.
Okay. What do we have?
What are we gonna show, Director Omar?
Omar. Oh boy.
Finders Keepers. Let's talk about this. This is your new YouTube series.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys. This is so cool that this is like a highlight reel. But I've been buying boards off Craigslist for probably like 5 years. Sort of when I stopped competing, I kind of just wanted to really mix up what I was riding just to try new things. And Craigslist was like the most affordable way for me to do that. So that's when I started doing like the searching, and then kind of started coming across boards that I wouldn't be able to order. That Michael Peterson is that example. Like,
here you go, ripping this thing.
I wouldn't be able to find that board on a order because MP is not around anymore. But that series has been super, super fun because it kind of opens up the doors of communication and learning, but then also getting to ride like new, fresh stuff. So
I'm a big history buff, so I like all the history stuff you guys go through.
Yeah,
and Tom Survey is the man. I can't believe you guys nailed this one from him.
You know what I think it is? I feel like you would be a history buff because if you watch a lot of surf videos, like surf videos are this.
Oh, straight into some action!
Oh my God.
Blowtail.
Don't you think like surf videos kind of basically become surf history?
Yeah, 100%. That's why I just watch them over and over as a kid. And that's why I became a history major, because I loved the Lost videos. It just inspired me to get an education.
Which one? Which out of the Lost videos were your favorite?
Oh, what's really going wrong with that Wardo age 15 or 16 or whatever? That was the one. That was when I'd hang out with Robo. We'd have that thing on rewind.
I was just watching that recently and thinking, is there? I mean, that's pretty much. He's still top level.
15. Like, it's crazy.
It's like a week.
Okay, here we go. Replay. Take it away.
Okay, so Bella basically is looking for these rights now. She knows there's air sections. She's ready to go get lifted. Challenger Series ready? Snapper. Coming up. Bam,
oh,
dude.
That was some form.
Fuck.
Crano's figuring out the replay deal.
Dude, Bella's shredding.
Bing.
Oh, wow.
Gets the tail out a little. Is this some good snapper practice, you think? T-Street?
I feel like it should be, yeah. I mean, it seems similar, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Just reeling right. So, okay, so the Craigslist, that was the inspiration for doing the series?
I brought down, so we've done 2 episodes. The first one was the MP, and the second one was a locomotion board.
That just came out, so all you folks watching, if you somehow haven't seen that and you're watching this, you should go watch that right after this.
Check it out. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of an interesting one because our dad worked for Locomotion. He was a sales rep for like 20 years. And so for us, it was kind of like a family. And we went over to Hawaii this last year, and I ordered Dane a Pat Rawson board. And then we were getting to catch up with Pat again, and then we started looking at those old Locomotion boards.
Oh, here we go. We're going to a little tidbit here.
The most magic 2-pack session.
1981, 82. I got sponsored by Locomotion.
Wow, this is insane.
Oh, you brought that board
this is
today,
like a
right?
Tony Moniz model here. Nice shape.
Kind of sweet looking shape, huh?
Yeah, this is an excellent condition.
So I feel like this episode is, I'm super
Finders
stoked on
keepers.
it because I like that. So I got that board because I thought it looked like Tony Moniz's board. Because I always saw those videos where he had the red and the yellow. And we know Tony, so then I knew that I was going to be able to ask him. And I learned that Tony had a specific, like, he had the Elite colors.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was a reason behind it.
And he had to ask Dan Key Aloha for permission to use it. Like, I don't know. It's cool.
I didn't know that about your dad, too. Like, that was a good little background on your guys' deal.
Yeah.
I didn't know, like...
Yeah,
he was the rep for Locomotion, the California rep?
He had a surf store out in Escondido called Ocean Snow. That's where they were living.
Okay.
And then he started carrying Locomotion, and then he reached out to Rob Burns and said, hey, can I rep in California for it? And then that was how that started, and he did 20 years with the Locomotion.
That's crazy. That's why you guys are so in Hawaii. Finders Keepers is legendary.
Oh, dude, college shirt. Thank you.
I gotta watch this.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
see, I got you a couple viewers.
This is awesome, dude.
We
Simple
sent a
Drone.
couple people that way.
I mean, we might want to bring Simple Drone.
Oh yeah,
down
no,
to the
Simple
show.
Drone's gnarly. He's plugged in one time on the show. Those things are put together very well too, because I'm video guy and we do production, and I could tell your boy Alex does a very good job on those.
That's why I'm actually really excited. I was really excited to kind of talk to you because through the doggy door, I know you basically have made a bunch of documentaries, and for us,
that's kind of my first one, but some surf docs, yeah.
Surf docs,
yeah.
But it is interesting because we kind of cram like these miniature sort of. We're trying to do documentary pieces, and I feel like in surfing, it's kind of not happening a lot. You know, like there's all these high performance surf clips or like kind of hard to watch video pieces.
yeah.
But what do you think on that?
I mean, I love it. I love telling a deeper story. Like my favorite is if you get that little doc segment and then it transitions perfectly into like some ripping segment. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. But yeah, I mean, I watched the series and like I could tell it's put together well, like a documentary, like real storytelling. And the Tony stuff and then the Tom Survey stuff, like all that's a little investigative journalism type stuff.
Because it's Alex Kilowano and myself. We've worked on all the video projects that we've done together, and it's cool for us because it's a different thing. But outside of surfing, it's almost just like these little pieces that we do. But I really am trying to learn to get better on the camera. And that's why I was nerding out. I'm like, oh my God, are you guys on C70s?
Oh, yeah. I was like, well, you know your shit, huh?
Yeah. So I've shot some of the stuff in Finders Keepers.
Oh, nice. There we go.
AK is like kind of teaching me a little bit more about the editing of it. And that's kind of my dream, is to be able to do stuff like that and know how, like, this is so inspiring that you guys have this set up here on the beach and just don't have to answer to anybody. You can just do whatever you want.
Not yet.
Say whatever you want, interview whoever you want. And I think that's kind of where we're trying to go with it.
Yeah. I mean, if someone wants to pay us, I'll answer to them. Just you could get your logo right here. No worries.
Look, this space is available. Like, we'll make this happen.
We got space. You want us to film your event, live bat mitzvah, whatever, dude, we'll do it.
You know what I think would be kind of cool for you guys is a couch sponsor.
That would be mental. What if we had a full-blown, like, sofa down here?
Oh, dude, think about that. Like, you could be hyping up different kinds of couches on the show.
That would be our first big major sponsor.
I heard there's good money in non-endemic.
Manscaped and the couch thing.
Oh, is Manscaped on the cards?
No,
that's a heavy one.
I think they just sponsor every podcast out there or something.
Who's your dream sponsor for this?
Maybe the couch thing would be cool. That'd make sense. I don't know, Nike, Red Bull, whoever.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just go straight to the top.
Straight to the top.
Yeah, guys, if you're listening.
Then like the couple local ones. I don't know, Bear Coast Coffee or something. That'd be rad.
That would be almost too. You could have like a local one wherever you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see
local
this on
sponsorship.
the cliff at Steamers.
Oh my God, that'd be sick.
Don't you think?
We need the looks. Like wherever we go, we have to have the looks. Like if you go to Steamer Lane, you gotta have like Rufo or someone on.
100%
Otherwise, we're getting kicked straight out.
Yeah, well, it's just awkward. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
What about taking this to Hawaii with Mason and Sheldon?
Oh my God, that'd be a dream.
Sheldon.
Dude, it'd be so fun at Makaha with Sheldon. How are you guys so linked in on the west side? You're kind of like the only other guys that I know have like a relationship and go over there. Will you guys ever make your way to Encinitas? Yes, we will, for sure. We will.
Yeah, and who do we bring in Encinitas? Is it?
I don't know. Who's the Lugs? Chris Cote or freaking? When's
the last time you went down to Encinitas?
Well, we did a doggy door premiere at La Paloma. So
sick.
But I haven't surfed there forever. What was I saying? Oh, West Side. Yeah. How do you guys are like the only other like guys that have any connection over there. They're like from here. How did that happen?
There was one year we were staying at the Pipeline House that Vans got. I think they only got it for 1 year, and they were doing the webcast underneath, like downstairs, and we were staying in the top, and the security crew came to watch the equipment overnight, and so we ended up basically we met them, like Kimo, Leong, and which became like the Leong family, and we started, because we stayed together for a month, And that month was the best Hawaiian month we've ever had, because it was really a nice way to meet the crew, because we were living together. So then every time we would come back, it was just like, oh, we'd bring beer, and we'd always just hang out on the backside of the house. And we got to know those guys like really, really well through that. And we've just stayed in touch. I don't know, like we've done different things. Like actually with Sheldon was there that time, we went to Makaha Elementary School.
Yeah,
and we worked with Chemo and the crew and got like every kid in the elementary school a backpack, hydro flask, and Vans gear. And
oh, that's awesome.
It's just been a really cool relationship with those guys. But
it's kind of a forgotten little zone of the island a little bit.
Makaha is the most legit place in the world, I'm claiming, because they take care of it themselves, and they really like the community is circular in that way, and like it's all. I mean, you know it. You've been over there.
Yeah, I mean, just making the doggy door, but before that I didn't know. But yeah, it's an amazing community, and it's crazy how much they love their community and their people there. Like
I think we got
there's
really
so
lucky.
much love for like their guys, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
oh God, yeah. I mean, and their guys, like, dude, like, it's crazy to think like Brian Pacheco. Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Like his style is so insane. Like Rel's son, like all the Kealanas. It was really cool because Rusty was the first time we were seeing somebody surf switch stance.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he would come off the bottom, like
and
front
he switches
side.
in like as he's in transition. Yeah.
So yeah, those guys are icons. But Brian Kealana is actually one of my most like. He's definitely one of the guys I look up to the most, because he's just such a waterman, and he'll do whatever, go whatever, wherever, and like he helps people out. He's a lifeguard, so I think the three of us kind of always looked up to him, and he's in those local motion videos back in the day. So that's kind of how that all.
That's epic. So do you sit with Alex and edit those pieces, or what's the post production look like?
Yeah, we sit together and we edit it.
I love you guys. You have all levels. You have the voiceover, the archival footage, the whole thing. It's a full doc.
So honestly, I got like voiceovers freak me out. They're so hard. Like you think it would be easy, but then when it's the coupling of hearing your actual voice and then having it sound natural out of nowhere over footage is so hard.
Are you doing like 100 takes, or what's the process?
Yeah, and two, I'm all self-conscious about it. I'm just like, oh my God, that sounds so bad. And then we just kind of like get to the point where I just grind myself out completely, and then it's like, okay, it's done.
Yeah. No, that's tough. It's
been really, really fun. Dylan Graves actually was a huge. He's helped me out a ton.
He's done a lot of that stuff. Yeah.
He kind of for me like was the first person I saw go from like wanting to just surf to wanting to be like on the backside of like
producing stuff.
Yeah, and having a say in it of what you produce, because
right.
I think with the Finders Keepers, like we want to try to like tell stories that there's nobody, because you know how sometimes it's like you got to get paid to actually tell a story. There has to be an ROI.
That's what I do for a living.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's like, fuck, well, I just want to tell this, you know? So, and I really do like finding the boards on Craigslist, because it's such an equalizer. It's like anybody could find them. Like if, you know, it's like public domain.
Yeah.
It's not like
I could see what you do. I'm like, dude, I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, and it's not
find
like
this MP board.
Sometimes like with all those crazy boards, it's like almost like there's this weird like, oh yeah, I know him. Like to get a Skip Fry, it's like, oh, I know Skip. Like I could get a Skip. But it's like, no, on Craigslist I can just buy that.
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
What kind of boards are you looking for? Like, do you want a board that rides good or that has the history? Seems like you're going for the history.
Yeah, I'm going for the history, but I've found a couple new ones that I think will be. You remember, well, the Marine Layer stuff? You remember when Reynolds shaped that Wave Bandit board? It was like one of his videos. This guy was selling it on Craigslist. And got that, and then so I'm excited.
He went out and ripped it.
Try to maybe do something with that. I don't know if Dane would be down, but.
Speaking of boards, what about the G Skate? That's your guys' new model. You and your brother's new model.
That's been super fun. It's actually really. I can't even believe we all kind of like it. I mean, I feel like we all
that
surf
makes sense.
Different though, you know. Like Dane has such a different style, and maybe Pat and I surf a little bit more similar, but we do all actually ride the exact same board, like 5.6, 19 1/4, 2 3/8. Sounds
like the board will work for anybody. Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
You hear that, people?
Spot.
Oh, here we go. Bella paddling in. This thing looks like a bomb.
What? Did the swell just pop?
Eyes it up. Wraps back into the power source. Wave steeping up. Slams it. There we go. Is she going to get another one?
Yes, she is.
Oh, she kicked out. There must have been someone was in her way for sure. Otherwise, she would have slammed that thing. Okay, that was some action right there.
How sweet is Bella?
She is very sweet.
What about when she said she's never seen her dad's movies?
I know, that's a trip.
I mean,
Dad wouldn't let her watch those bad old movies.
Like Voluptuous 1 through 5.
Oh, my God.
No
yeah.
replay on that one. We were changing a battery.
Oh,
But
no
we got it live,
replay.
so
That
you
was
guys
the
all saw it.
sickest one.
Check the highlights soon.
Dude, we bring this up every time. The video guys always miss your best wave, yeah? You ever had one of those? You ever got the wave of your life and freaking Alex just missed the thing?
And Omar just... Cousin Crano, though, man, like, he
Crano
doesn't miss
No, we
clips.
got the clip. We just didn't get the rewind because they got to press, like, a special button.
Well...
Crano's learning. Crano, you didn't hit the rewind button on that one?
The battery was out.
Dude, classic video guy mistake. The battery was out. How many times you heard that one, Tanner?
Oh!
Busted, dude. Battery's out.
Oh, dude, the people are seeing it, Cousin Crane.
I bet you gotta have one where you just got the way of your life at Chopu and the guy's battery was changing or something.
You know, it's funny
You got
too.
one in your memory? Come on.
You're like, you kick out and you look over and he's just scrambling in the bag. And you're like, that's a fucking terrible sign.
No. Do you have anyone in your memory?
I'm trying to think. I mean, my memory is so fogged out. I don't feel like I snapped too hard.
Okay. But that happens to everyone. It's always the best one.
Don't let it get you down.
Yeah.
Well, that's the funny thing, dude. Like I was saying, I'm trying to shoot more.
No,
Like even in these years, so I would be a little bit more like, hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
You know?
Now you see the other side of the table.
Well, so we went. So Alex wasn't with me that day, but I needed to get that board. So then I rigged my camera up and gave it to Pat.
Oh,
And
no
so I'm
way.
like, it's me, Pat. I'm like, Pat, just all you got to do, like, I've got you dialed. Shoot this. We're gonna shoot different angles of it. And so then we're like 3/4 of the way through the whole thing that I'm doing with this board, and Pat's like, hey, I forgot to hit record. And I was like,
Classic video guy mistake.
I was like, oh wait, what? Are you kidding me? Like,
Oh my god.
I had to hold the line there.
That's good stuff.
Everybody be nice to your video guy.
Be nice to the video guy. We're having fun on the show.
Yeah, there's no
part of the
reason to
show.
not be nice.
I like to roust because I've been on the other end getting rousted 100 times or missing clips and shit, but that was pretty good.
Was
I
that
did
like
miss like one of Wardo's best ones at Desert Point, but I had a good excuse because Derek Ho was on the way before.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, and we're all standing there. I'm like, dude, of course I got to film Uncle D. Boom, film Uncle D. I pan back. It's just reeling barrel. Doesn't even look like anyone's in it. And then just Wardo comes out. Boom, like hands up. The whole thing, you know. But I was there to film him, you know.
So,
but it's a hard choice when you got legends. You know, you gotta film Uncle Derek. Too.
I know. I feel like Uncle D is like not even just a legend. Like he's almost like like top one.
That was the only reason Wardo couldn't stand. I was like, dude.
What was I gonna do?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Uncle D just got a psycho one.
Yeah. I panned back as fast as I could, but.
Oh, guarantee Wardo was making that barrel as well. You're kind of like filming it. You're like, fuck, is he gonna fall? Hopefully fall. No, 0 chance of that. Wardo may be one of the best barrel riders in the world.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
Especially backside.
What is up with that? How? From here?
Oh, I was going to ask you about that too. Like
Beach house?
San Clemente's like, there's not many hollow ways, but like there's so many gnarly big barrel riders come
Guys
from here
get
too.
wormholey, but I could be the Baja connection.
Okay.
Shout out to Robo.
The Robo. Look at Robo inspired a whole generation
Dude.
here in San Clemente. See, I learn new stuff every day.
Honestly, like no joke. His section in the decline where you had that black rail board and the yellow deck. You remember that?
Yeah, of course.
And Gorkin was is that the same board? It's the one Gorkin did the flip on.
Yeah. They're both riding it down in Baja. I think couple waves.
Yes.
What were your favorite videos as a kid? What was the one on Rewind for you?
100%. So for me, Documentary was
that
like,
makes sense. I could see that.
Dude, not even like I watched the movie. Like I had his Somewhere Anywhere Everywhere poster and he signed it to me and I had his FCS fin and I like put it, you remember his red or his yellow and black FCS fin.
Uh-huh.
It's like way too big for me.
Right,
so I just put it on the wall. And then I had something, it was like a photo of me and him together at the US Open. And I was a Grom. I'm like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Shrine. Aki Shrine, dude. Like
so
fucking down for Aki still to this day.
And I bet now you're on a first name basis with him, right?
Yeah, dude.
Is that cool hanging with the heroes after
It's kind of trippy, actually. It's almost like, man, like I'm too nervous to even talk to you. Kind of like you're fucking Aki.
Totally.
But that movie's insane. And then I guess my favorite movie, some of them now, it's like These Colors Taste Like Music is definitely up there.
I've never heard of that one.
That's the Nate Fletcher
Nate
Quicksilver one.
Fletch, yeah. Is that when he's like dirt biking and everything too?
Everything.
When he's doing everything.
It's
I remember that film, yeah.
He's snowboarding,
I thought
dirt
it was like
biking.
some new one. I was like, what?
It's actually interesting because Sonny Miller made that. And Nate was saying that they made These Colors Taste Like Music, and then it almost became like there was only like 100 copies made. For some reason, they didn't go big with it, and then they rebranded Quicksilver, and that was like that Dark Rituals era. But they kind of rebranded it off of the video that they made. It's the tweakiest video. It's like consistently like these weird sounds, and the sections drop out like in 15 seconds. It's just like you never know where he's at and what's going on, but it's really interesting.
Trippy. So the post-production, you like all the long hours and stuff it takes to finish the stuff?
How hard is that? You don't even think about that. You're like, hey, could you rehash this edit? And then all of a sudden, when you start really thinking about it, you're like,
that's hours of work.
Hours. So much respect. Alex, I will say, is got to be one of the most organized, and like he's so talented in doing that it makes it as easy as it possibly could be, but it's still pretty tricky.
Yeah.
Alex
it's
is
a
crazy,
lot of work.
man. Like I have so much respect for like workflow.
Totally.
Oh, Joe, sorry, I gotta stop real quick. Down the beach, we got Big 20 Hammer.
Oh, we got a major player walking up.
This is actually, I think Big 20 Hammer is one of the sole beachhead team riders.
There he is, #1 beachhead team rider.
He's looking to eye up Cropley's right now.
Oh, he knows. He's a loke. He
Dude,
knows to go to the Cropley Peak.
Cousin Crane, good eye on that, man. That's freaking sick.
Crane spots all the A stars, but you better not miss Bella's clips, because that's another classic video guy mistake. You're filming the birds.
Fuck, what do you think Big 20's thinking right now?
He's thinking, I wonder if he knows he's live on the couch show.
You know what's cool? I'm going to get to surf with him.
Exactly.
He's in my time window.
What is our time?
Yeah, we're good. We just keep rolling. We're like 50 minutes. I think something like that.
5-0?
45 minutes maybe.
Dude, see how fast that goes?
That's
Doesn't
crazy.
it feel like we've been talking for like 10 minutes?
You're the best conversationalist, so.
Oh my God. Mumble grumble, Spicoli, pretty good. I was just the last guy on the list. No one knew I could talk, but no one else could do it, so I ended up the guy.
Do you want me to queue up a segment here?
Yeah, what do we got? Dude, we got so much Tanner stuff.
I'm kind of wondering like where do you get that coffee, Omar? That's Diedrich.
Dietrich.
The donut shop.
Donut shop.
Oh, SC Donuts?
Yeah.
Surfing Donuts.
Surfing Donuts.
Oh, maple bars, boys.
I got the turkey and cheese.
Up, 20 Hammers throwing it up for the show right there.
Does 20 Hammer work at Catalyst too? What's his day job?
It looks like pro surfer. I don't know.
Pro surfer,
yeah,
duh.
I think he's on
What
the
was I
beachhead,
thinking?
so
Of course.
a little rude.
Beachhead's paying big salaries. Oh, yes. Oh, this is sick.
Wave storm.
Pick your quiver. So we're going to show you a wave, and you're going to have to pick. You get 2 choices of boards you're going to ride.
Okay.
And you got to tell us what board you would pick.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Let's
this
go
is
there.
perfect for you because you're the board guru.
Dude, I love Jeopardy as well.
Okay, here's
Africa's
the
most
wave.
famous point break. Fires.
Pumping J-Bay. So you pull up to J-Bay. You don't have any boards. No one has boards for you. But one random guy, the couch show's got 2 choices for you.
Okay.
So that's the wave you get to surf.
It's pretty good.
Thing's still going.
Still going.
I mean,
so what kind of board would you want to ride? We're going to give you 2 choices.
Okay.
Here's option 1.
Option 1.
Oh,
the
you guys.
jet board. It's only $9,000. It's a jet board.
Oh, my gosh.
I believe Corey Lopez successfully rode that at J-Bay at one point.
Is that a quad?
That's a good question. Look, it looks like 4 fins.
Quad pack. Okay.
Could go twin or quad, whatever you want to do.
The rail on that looks a little
You could
thick.
ride for 40 minutes, too, at a top speed of 24 miles per hour.
I'm like that guy that's like, what's the volume on that board?
That's what all the surfers ask.
Why is that? I have no idea what my volume is. I say it's low.
Okay, what's option 2?
Option 2.
Oh,
the ancient Elia.
I would go the Elia, but I'd be backside.
That's I know. So you gotta. So that's what we're going either super ancient or as modern as it gets. Let's see where Tanner's mind is.
Who's pricing these boards, by the way?
Oh no! See,
Omar?
this is great. You love all the prices.
No, this is from the internet.
Do you
so
think you're gonna
these are real
add
prices? You could buy these things.
Do you think you're gonna add a jet board to the collection on Finders Keepers?
The thing about the jet board is it's like who's sitting furthest out the back, and that would be me on my jet board. So, set of the day, I'd probably.
What's this? This is the wrong quiver. We got Merrick and
no,
we go.
yeah.
Oh yeah, well, that was
board,
last week. Hold
That
on.
was
Viper
last week.
fins.
Oops.
Wow, who got that? Wow. Okay.
Okay, so
77 inches, man. What is
it's
that?
a long one. It's like a super long one. I
Jeez,
think maybe.
What do you think a 16-inch wide board feels like?
That thing feels like a skateboard. I don't know.
I'm
Have you
a-
ridden those boards?
I just put up
No.
a poll in the
Never
YouTube,
tried one.
I've never tried one.
YouTube chat.
I'd
There's
like
a
to.
poll, So
Oh,
if
there's
you're
a
watching
poll.
Live,
So
if you're watching live right now, make sure you chime in there.
I always talk over Omar. I gotta
Yeah, don't
catch
talk over me.
myself.
Can we? Is Omar gonna see the poll live? Like, are we gonna see what people are thinking?
Yeah, I can't put the results on the screen, but it's live right now. So if you're watching on YouTube, they're voting too. So.
Man, couch surfing just does it right, boys.
We do it all here. It's like
This
a
is
real.
insane.
It's like a real show, like you see on TV.
100%.
But we're just half-ass surfers, and we're pulling it off somehow. I have no idea.
This is the Green Rim show. The
Yes.
couch surf.
Oh, this. You know what I've noticed because I'm a history buff is that thing was made in the 20s or 30s. It said so. That was an old replica.
Okay, history. What is it? Do you have a history degree?
Yeah, I have a bachelor's degree in history.
That is so legit.
Yeah, we could play Jeopardy. That would be fun.
I love Jeopardy.
I got a bunch of useless information up in my head, a bunch of useless stats.
I feel like Omar could cook up a good little Jeopardy board for us.
I used that degree to make Lost videos about Wardo, so yeah,
So
it
did
paid
that ever-
off. Paid off huge.
Did the Wardo documentary, is it out?
Ward stories?
No.
Oh no, the War Doc. No, maybe that'll come.
Was
out
that what it
one
was going to
day.
be called, as the War Doc?
Okay,
No.
votes are in, everybody. Jetboard with 66% of.
Okay, the public says jetboard. Look,
I'm
look at this
with
little
you guys,
ripper.
dude. I think a quad out of J-Bay that's going fast as fuck sounds pretty good. Okay.
Okay, so is that your official pick?
Yeah, that's
Whoa,
my
look
official
at this
pick.
Grom
This is-
throwing tail.
Who is this? Let's get him on Beachhead, Cousin Crane.
Is Crano the owner of Beachhead? Whoa.
Oh!
Dude, this kid knew you were watching. He had to flare up for you. How was that combo?
That's kind of intimidating.
Look,
I'm
he
gonna have
looked
to
out
paddle
the
up.
back at his
Ooh!
friend, like flexed on him right there.
Okay.
Oh, Grom got the clip. Okay, Grom.
You know what I might do? I'm going to go for wave count when I go out there.
Are you? That's
yeah.
what we need.
Because
We
I
need a
want to
lot of
make
action.
Crane like kind of
Put him in his, yeah. Let's
kinda work for it
Let's put
a
him to
little
the
bit.
test, dude. We're paying him huge dollars right now.
I might even ask Big 20 Hammer if he'll ride my locomotion board. That'd be kind of fun.
So you're officially going with the jet board. Is that the deal?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with the jet board.
Okay. Tanner's picking the jet board.
Omar, do you have another? These are fun.
That's it for now.
Ah!
We got to
If
have a
any
bunch of those
sponsors,
for Tanner.
If any sponsors want to sponsor a segment, come talk to us.
Dude, I love this. We're like almost pseudo
We're
pitching
trying to
sponsors.
make, yeah,
right
no,
here.
we're making deals online.
What about headphone sponsors?
You want to put in a good word at Vans for us? That'd be sick.
Absolutely. I think so. Right here. Waffle Soul.
Dude, Vans must be the sickest sponsor. I was thinking the other day, like, has everyone in the USA has had a pair of Vans at some point in their
Yeah.
life, right? Like,
And it's
literally
so-
everybody.
And it's so crazy when you travel and you're
And they're so cool still. They can't, like, not be cool.
How is that? I don't even get how they do that.
They've gone, like once you go for so long and then everyone, it's just,
But normally it's like, hey, they're kind of like Vans keeps it so core,
yeah.
which is incredible. Like normally it's like, oh, the brand's too big. That's kind of a blowout. And it's like, actually, no, they're rad.
Yeah. They've made, like, that's a special thing to be a big brand and keep it core, like.
And it's
core.
always been like that, even like since the beginning of it. Like Steve Van Doren with all those guys, like Tony Alva.
I love when the guys are making waffles and stuff down
He
there.
frosts.
The owner.
Steve
that's
is
the
honestly
best.
the coolest dude in the world.
How'd you get lined up with him? That's the sickest sponsor.
Well, we started right. When I was 15, so that's almost 20 years. That was when I started. And I was just on shoes, like just a microgram. Just freaked out. And their team at that time, like, remember up in Santa Cruz and they had Rat Boy, Flea, Barney, Tyler Smith, Russ Smith.
Yeah.
It was
no one was head to toe, right?
Nobody
it
was
just
head
a
to
shoe
toe,
sponsor.
just
yeah.
shoe. But like, dude, it was like iconic. And then
Yeah.
when I was 21, that's I think when they launched the head to toe thing. And I think it was us three, Joel Tudor, Dylan Graves,
That's sick. Dude.
It
You
was
guys are
super
still
cool.
on the team.
still on the team. Still
Yeah.
classic.
There's a
after all these
couple
years.
slips here and there, but on the most part, it seems like their team riders are like long-term team riders.
Yeah, so I
like
mean,
you just said.
yeah, I'm
That
stoked
you guys
to
are
still be there. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great brand.
Have we missed Bella's waves or what?
I don't know. Is she waiting for a bomb? Crano, are we missing waves?
I think she had one wave during Pick Your Quiver. Did she? No? Nope, I guess not.
She's waiting for a bomb. She got that one sick one, but
I definitely don't want it to be
Crano didn't get the rewind.
I know. I was like, are we insinuating that Crano missed it? He didn't, dude.
They could have.
You know, I'm not very good at that.
Anything.
Did you miss one, Crane?
I never miss. I never.
Crano's claiming he never misses. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard
we have
first.
the perfect video guy if anyone's out there.
He's prodigal.
Yeah.
Look at him. Right
he
there.
told us
Ladies and
he's only
gentlemen.
doing 2 surf trips this year, right?
I think so. I want to. That'd be cool.
Where are you gonna go?
Hopefully Waco in the next month, and then I don't know if anyone wants to take me on a surf trip.
There he goes. Crano's pitching himself too, dude. We have so many shameless pitches on this show.
This is so next level.
It's epic.
I gotta throw a pitch myself.
Yeah, what are we pitching?
Like, let's get me a sponsor. Like,
sure.
shit, let's go.
Let's put Finders Keepers on HBO. Come on, people.
Exactly, we're down.
Get this thing picked up for major distribution.
It's like I'm always driving to pick these boards up.
Tanner's a fucking man.
We just got
Gorkin!
minted by Gorky.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the thing, and maybe he was listening because like the Gorkin flip went down on the black and yellow board, black rails, yellow deck.
Yeah.
Dude, Gorkin was seriously like destroyed the surf. Savage.
Dude, one year when I was the Lost Video team guy, he won 9 of the 10 professional events he entered.
You know what's
like
great?
a couple QSs and then a bunch of these pro-ams, but he was on this like just little pro-am QS roll.
Yep, 100%. Him and Asher Nolan, like those guys would just battle.
Yeah.
Remember Asher? His style.
Oh yeah, he's super sick style. Did you see Gorkin hanging around San Clemente? He was around here, buddy.
Yeah, he absolutely was.
There he is. Gorkin, shout out. We've been officially approved by Gorkin.
We got minted. Okay, so. Oh.
Oh, Noah. Yeah, Crano, you're crushing it.
Oh, my gosh.
Noah's chiming in. He's supposed to be filming yoga, but I guess he's on a break.
It's that Savasana at the end. He's just like, oh, wait, let me hit my boys.
Do you hit up some yoga? Dude, I like yoga.
I want to hit up yoga. I'm super down.
Oh, Ronnie Nelson. Dude, look, I'm getting eyewear sponsors.
Wait, how is
I'm
this
kind of
happening?
semi-sponsored by Kanan, but, you know, no paychecks, so... If anyone wants to cut a check, dude, I'll freaking be a mercenary.
That's
no
kind
problem.
of ruthless, dude. Oh, man. I think right
you
here.
slayed the Medina Dragon back in the day.
I think he
Give
was.
us
I caught him sleeping a little bit.
You caught
maybe.
Medina? That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, that was intense.
Give us a little rundown. How'd you catch him? He's a hard one to catch.
Dude,
that's for
honestly,
sure.
yeah, that was pretty wild. It was kind of weird vibes afterwards too. Like
really? Was he mad dogging?
Yeah, he kind of got like, because we were kind of friends, and then after that, I think
Not
he was
after
pretty
that one, huh?
butt-checked for a hot minute. But
where did
we're
you get him? Lowers?
Lowers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Home spot. Back.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was a wild card that year. And
That's when
then-
you got third, or is it a different year?
Actually, that was when I got third. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I started. I think I beat him in the round 2 or round 3
Ooh.
or something like that. And it was like it was a high scoring heat. We both had like 8s, but it was pretty interesting because I got the score right at the end, and then he rode a wave after and didn't get the score, but like claimed it,
Yeah.
like being like, I got it. And there was just I just remember afterwards, like all like on my Instagram and stuff, like there was all these Brazilians just like
Snapping on you.
rinsing me, and I was like, oh.
Did they have the little translation button? Could you tell what they were saying?
You know what they were saying? They were just saying shame. I'm
Shame
like,
on you.
oh wow, that's heavy.
Like,
Because
dude.
you remember that Game of Thrones episode at that time where there was like shame.
No way.
Wow, that's heavy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's good though.
That's a good one. I feel like Medina's kind of loosened up a little bit lately. He seems like a cooler dude.
No,
he is a
cool dude.
But he seems cool.
Yeah, and he's it was kind of heartbreaking because he's at that point, and now he's one of my favorite surfers. So I was kind of like, dude, like it's just a
dude.
heat. Like I want to be your friend.
That's why he took Medina out.
Hey, so curious. Do you give everybody that's on the show a shirt?
No,
Like, do
we
you
need to get our
merch
merch
takeaway?
gone. Dude. We're slacking. We
Let's
need
kinda-
merch.
let's
We
put
just
some
printed
budget.
this one.
Well,
And we
maybe
staple it there.
screen printing. Maybe we could have a sponsor there.
Yeah, screen printing.
We're down to promote.
What's Manscaped? What else can we
I
get?
don't know, man. I think you guys could definitely get a couch sponsor. That seems
sure.
like it would fit.
That'd be hard to drag the huge sofa down here, though.
Yeah, and kind of like work it into the conversation. It's kind of not happening.
Tommy Bahamas. Look, come on.
Tommy Bahamas, that would be
Bahamas is
good.
good.
Maybe some cameras. Whatever. Are we gonna see Smash guys at the U.S. Open?
Dude, Sammy, thank you for reaching out to us here on the show.
Thank you, Sammy.
Yeah.
We love the comments.
Yeah, honestly, it's sick. It just makes our day. But I'm not going to do the U.S. Open this year, or possibly not going to do it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you retired.
Yeah, I think
from
that's
competitive surfing.
Yes.
But now he's producing mental videos.
Now I
Those
charge-
videos are so good.
Charging
I trash
him-
can surf now.
Omar wanted to pay you a compliment.
Yeah, those videos are so good, so well produced, and
Whoa.
really fun to watch. So
Thanks, Omar.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
and
pass
we're
the good
video
word
guys,
to
so we
Alex.
know what
This
we're
is-
talking about.
yeah, we're experts.
You know why I like Alex? Because when he was working at Surfer Mag, we won the Surfer Pole Award for License to Chill. And I'd like to think he was in the meeting room voting for us, but who knows?
Well, he absolutely was. And then he threw you up at Surfer Pole, too, because he would love this because he ran the whole Surfer Pole. So he knows broadcast.
Yeah.
He's a warlock, dude. Like
He's been around. He does good work.
It's one of the good ones. Maybe we should
You got a
hype
good
him
one.
up and get him a sponsor right here.
Yeah. Get him some work. I mean,
Cannon?
he's kind of our competition, but that's okay.
No,
We'll hype
it's
you up.
friendly. It's friendly. I'm hyping up.
What's our time call? Are you ready to strap?
No, not yet. Can we kind
No,
of?
you want to keep going?
Okay.
People love being on the couch, see?
Okay, can we go? Can we kind of work with Omar though? Can we go camera A? How's this
Yeah,
gonna
let's
go?
see. Let's play with Omar.
Boom. Okay. Camera. What is this one?
This is the couch, the wide couch.
Hit me on the potato. Oh,
Boom. Now to me.
look! I feel like I
We're
look
so
like a little
good.
kid though. It's
Is
like,
this fun? You've
This
been on a bunch of broadcasts,
yeah,
right?
but nothing like this couch, dude.
Nothing like the couch.
There is nothing like
There
the
is
couch.
nothing like the couch. We are revolutionizing live surf broadcasting.
I think it's time for us to give Bella the 5-minute.
We need to give her the 5-minute horn.
Yeah.
She wanted a bomb. She got the one sick one, which is a mental score.
I just looked over and Crano was hyped on it too.
Crano's high.
I mean, that wave was like psycho, right?
Yeah. What she did, she did a big old gouge and hammered it like through a big old fan and then got one more in, I think.
I think Bella could qualify.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to happen. It's kind of interesting too because she's going for the
Is
challenger.
she only like 16 or something?
Yeah, she was saying that she just she did a couple contests because she got wild cards and then she did well, so now she's in on the challenger. But I think she could win it. I don't know. Am I off by saying that?
I agree.
She's so multi-talented.
Yeah, progression. And she got the carve snap.
Well, dude, she
going on.
charges. Do you see she was
Really?
surfing Waimea?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no joke.
Dude, that's so gnarly.
Like, if you look at her Instagram, it's pretty nuts. It's like, oh, skate shot in the bowl. Waimea. Oh, air shot. Oh, I surf Pasquales. Like,
I just qualified for the Challenger Series.
like
I just
did it.
I just won the Pro Junior and the Pro event in Cocoa Beach. She won the qualifying event and the Pro Junior.
That's some
in the same
AI
contest.
energy right
Yeah.
there. Like,
That is some AI. And guess what? Her dad knew AI really good.
raw irons. Okay, yeah, snapping turtle. I didn't know that. Wow.
Snapping Turtle and the very first What's Really Going On.
But you said
Was
that
all
was
those
like a
guys.
lost snapping turtle
Yeah.
collab.
I don't know what they had. There's some funny stuff. Like when you look at a couple of the back of those videos, like they're like, one video of theirs says, "This is not a lost video," and then the lost video goes, "This is not a snapping turtle production." Like,
Fuck.
like they're in some video guy beef, like after when they split up or whatever, and they like write it on the back of the VHS thing. Like,
Just rousting each other.
yeah, rousing each other. It's so funny.
How great is it in the beginning of Snapping Turtles where it's like just this rugged clip of an actual snapping turtle like eating like
Eating
a mouse
a
or something?
mouse or something, yeah.
It's like,
That thing would get flagged on YouTube nowadays or
yeah,
something.
frowned upon.
What's the next episode?
Collectors.
Collectors.
Collectors. Meeting with different collectors and finding their like most precious boards.
Where did you guys go for that?
Dude, I'd love to tell you, but
You gotta stay tuned.
God.
I saw you guys in Huntington doing something in the parking lot.
That's it.
I snipered you guys.
That was when. So that was what I was telling you about when Pat was filming that, and that was when I was picking up the Reynolds.
Oh, okay,
board.
yeah.
So-
Won't let it out, but I saw it. I snipered you guys.
Well, that was the one when it was actually really funny because so Pat's like, oh, I didn't hit the record button. And the guy that I was meeting with was kind of nervous. And he's like, dude, I got to have a beer right now. So then he pulls out like a little 6-pack and we ended up cracking beers and it mellowed everything out.
Dude, some people just freeze up when that camera turns on. It's
can be
intimidating. Okay, Bella. Let's do it. She's looking at this left. It's a big peak.
Dude, this looks like one of the better days I've seen at T Street.
Bunch of people. Oh, straight into a backside snap.
What?
She going to get around the corner. Cuts it back.
You know what's so interesting? She looks relaxed, and then she just blasts.
Yeah. What do
That's
we
hard
do?
to do.
Are we calling her in? Whoa, where is she? It's so weird to look where they are.
Are you calling her in?
What do you think? Are we an hour into it?
Yeah, I mean, we're an hour and 10 in, so maybe.
Yeah.
We're having fun. Whatever.
I mean, we're having fun, but what do you want to do?
Whatever you want. You call it right here.
We got to get her some talking time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody wants to see
And plus, we want to
too.
see you strap this thing. That's for sure.
Dude, I want to like make it really hard because Cousin Crano said he's never missed a clip.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to be all
Catch
up
like
and down the
100
beach.
waves,
I'm
please.
going to make it really hard.
Oh, we're getting a replay.
This
Boom.
turned so gnarly.
I like it was just one motion into it.
I'm really digging,
back.
like I was saying, like she just doesn't force anything, and then boom.
The big
Very
finner.
nice and smooth. Smooth, perfect style, perfect arm leg placement. But we still got some time because you're going to have to change and you have to change.
Yeah, it's all good.
It all happens here. I'm feeling a little more relaxed. I'm always nervous in the beginning.
Yeah, like
I
what's
almost
your
stumbled
prep?
in the beginning, huh?
Like what is it that makes you nervous about this? Is it that like millions of people across the globe are
All
watching?
the people are watching and I just fumble my talking words, say something bad, but
It's always the starting point, isn't it? Like
yeah, just the starting point makes me nervous. Oh, all that coffee next to Alani. I need another hit of that thing. I mean, if you know me in real life, like I barely talk. But these guys told me, they're like, dude, you're the last guy, you got to talk. And it's called dead air. You can't stop talking. Just keep talking. So
I think that's why it's so
now I
genius.
just let it loose. Like whatever pops in my head, it just comes out.
Can we get
Thank you, Bella.
Yeah, Bella.
You shrapped a couple. That right was gnarly. Whoa. Little Jimi Hendrix feedback.
Hey Bella, I think I'm gonna switch you out for this spot, and then I'm gonna go surf.
But do you want to you want to change and stuff? Yeah. You don't have to sit in your wetsuit. We'll chat for a little longer until she changes.
Yeah.
How about that? We get a little more. We get Tanner on the couch longer.
Potato.
Thank you, couch potatoes.
I do want to say that this is interesting because this isn't really a couch. This is like, it's kind of a camp couch.
It's a camp couch. It's like I think it's made for like soccer moms. Like you bring it to the side of the soccer thing, and all the moms sit there and cheer for their kids.
They make a 6-person version.
I think a 6-person.
That would be
XXL.
amazing.
We're stretching the truth a little bit, but it's kind of a couch.
No,
It's
they
a
get
couch.
it. I do want to bring up the coffee comment that when you drink coffee out of those Yetis, this is a any sort of like the Hydro Flask, the Yeti, it's piping hot, but you take the sip and everything's cold because it's insulated, right? So then you're like, oh, cool, the coffee's probably chilled out. It's been in here for 3 hours. Boom. Straight sip burns everything in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, when you don't think it's so hot.
Oh, my gosh.
Gotten a couple coffee burns. I mean, you're a coffee guy, obviously. You got your Bear Coast.
Yeah, I just treated myself to that today.
I love a good coffee.
Yeah. What's the coffee spot in Newport?
My house.
Ooh.
No, but they got all kinds of like cool hipster coffee places. What's the one? What's the main hipster spot?
Daydream is the big one.
Oh, yeah. Talk to me.
Is that a bad term? Sorry, no, I'm not hipster. I know the guy Kyle. Kyle Kenley's cool.
Kyle
but
is
it's
really
super popular place. Like there's a line out the door there. I'm probably they'll probably hate me now because I said that.
I don't think they do, man.
See, that's how you slip up. All my bad stereotypes.
I know that was somebody's hitting you right here on a potato sign.
Couch potato. Everyone hit us with a potato. Collared shirt commentary.
Hey, Omar, are you just pushing them through as they come in, or are you like selecting them?
I curate a little bit, otherwise you get some kooks.
Oh.
You get some haters.
Oh no. There's no haters on couch surfing.
I'm getting hot now.
Uh-oh. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't worry, they're not hating on you, they're hating on me.
Joe Alani just is in his through the doggy door.
Doggy door. See, I gotta promote my deal.
Do you have extra shirts? Like, I feel like I would.
Would you rock this thing?
Buried in that.
You gotta
shirt.
just, dude. You wear this thing on the west side, you're in. No worries,
dude. Wear that thing.
But you're
on the
already
west side
in.
Of
You're
Costa
already
Mesa.
Exactly.
Come
Where'd
on.
my beanie go? Now everyone knows I have gray hair.
Oh
Holy
boy.
crap.
Oh man. You just aged 20 years right there.
It's all up there though, you know. Better gray than nay, as they say.
Well, you're a history buff, so
yeah,
smarter.
I got a history degree, so I can have this hair.
You're kind of going Clooney.
Full Clooney, yeah.
Joe Alani here, sponsored by Kanon Glasses, but looking
for
potential.
El Cap, duh, that's the coffee spot. El Cap.
Dude,
Tyler Gunter.
Instagram is in the house.
Yeah,
hey,
all the boys are watching.
Tyler, thank you for watching, dude. That was insane. You ripped at the board riders. Did you see that?
Yeah, he laid down like an 8.
Holy
Both you guys
cow.
did. What did you get, a 9 or an 8?
Did. I got a 9er.
Nice.
Oh. I was nervous though.
Yeah.
I don't really compete, and it's kind of a lot of pressure competing for the team.
That was the one that reminded me that you charge Himalayas for some reason.
Just get the smallest wave.
Oh, Tanner at the wedge.
Oh, what? Joey.
Have you hit the wedge before?
Only one time.
Only once. That's just child's play, dude. He's looking for, like, chopu and stuff.
No,
like,
that's not child's play, dude. Wedge is gnarly.
Okay.
Wedge is a serious wave. You know what? Also, too, it's like the waves, they're so close together and there's so much action going on. It's like the stimulation is.
People out.
Yeah. It's next level.
What did I add? A serious question for you, but now it just went out the door.
Make it serious, Joe.
I don't like to be too serious.
Time is clicking away here. You know,
it goes by so quick.
I know.
I was like, what? 15 minutes? No, 50 minutes.
I think you owe Nolan an answer on that question right there.
Very soon. Well, the first one I think is going to be May 26th at the West Coast Board Riders Championship. But then after that, we're going to be nailing lowers a bunch.
Who are you specifically looking to have in this couch? Like, who's your dream person to have as a potato?
Like Dino Andino and Shane Beshin just critiquing everyone at lowers or something. That would be sick.
I feel like Dino would be all time.
Right?
Anywhere, just like him alone.
Just some old, like the most loked out guys, but then all you guys are shredding and then like commentating.
When we rolled down for the board riders at lowers last year, Dino was fully in his wetsuit wet, had socks up to almost his knees and his shoes on, and he had like this rain jacket and was all nervous before his heat.
Oh, there's Hammer. What's
Dude,
it, Big Hammer?
Big 20.
Big 20.
Man,
oh,
he's freaking
gets
firing.
up there, floats over the section. I like how calm he is.
I can't believe Ian found Big 20, dude. It's such a score to have on Beachhead.
He's such a gift to humanity.
He did. They just had that Brain Bust movie edit go down here in town, and Big 20, he played it.
He played it? He's
yeah,
the hype
he's
man?
got like a Big 20 song.
Oh, no way.
He's got like a theme song, and he played it at the show. Is that right,
Maybe
cousin?
he can sing it for us.
I think it's like he just says Big 20, or right,
Big
or something
20.
like that.
Big 20 is the
He's
man.
I feel like he's tapping in on that chi.
The chi. You guys got a lot of chi. Were you guys comped out like brothers when you guys were younger? Or you guys all buddy? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Take it away, Tanner.
So the thing with Big 20 is he's a power-based surfer. What?
No,
you're right.
Dude, absolutely. Like, this guy's got the style. And so he stays low basically through all turns and just kind of, especially on the backside, he looks for the major sections. And this one was interesting because we thought it was done, right? You're kind of looking at this like, oh, maybe it's over. But then he makes the section pretty cleanly on this and gets that last like little chip.
He floated over.
So
was that Brett chiming in again?
The big fanner.
He's sounding a little, modulated.
Yeah,
Brett's constantly on our show.
Simpo's the man, dude. I've seen that. He's so hilarious. I used to travel with Simpo. We
did?
We were on tour together. Yeah.
What was your favorite spot on tour?
Dude, Snapper's so crazy.
That was your favorite?
Yeah. It's just it's like a machine wave, but everybody in Australia takes surfing so seriously, it feels like you're in the major leagues.
For sure. Oh, this kid rips.
I know.
I don't know his name.
We might need to get him on the show.
If anyone knows his name, chime in and tell us so we can give him some credit because he's shredding.
I like the wetsuit too.
Yeah. Filmer guys like that wetsuit, so we can spot the filmer.
Sorry.
What's up? Omar hit the wrong button. Omar hits.
Oh my God, I'm losing it over here. Sorry.
It's not a perfect science, but That was a cool, like, that was a sick song to have on your segment.
It felt like we were watching like a gladiator wave.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. That's how you should intro your next video.
Guys, thanks for having me on the show.
Dude, thank you for coming. You're a major player.
I love that. I'm a major player.
Top dog pro surfers on here.
Man, I'm a major couch potato.
Yes.
Because
Tanner
I'm a
is
fan.
Couch potato.
This is like a rags to riches story here. I'm a fan that got on the show.
This is.
On.
Will you come back on sometime? We need to repeat guests.
I will.
We're going to be doing this the next 10 years. So
let's do it.
Eventually we'll have like 1 million followers.
And it'll be like,
here.
I'll be bringing my kid on, and it'll be like, okay, like, hey, this is
Uncle
Joe.
Did
like,
you just let the hat out of the cat out of the hat?
No, it's back in the hat. There's no kid yet.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. This show could be around for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So like, we're trying to grow into that.
Yes.
Little lineage.
We'll have 10 generations on here eventually.
I mean, you could do that with Chloe Dino and his daughter.
I know.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be class if his daughter's ripping soon.
Okay, what about TK Froghouse? Like, could you have that whole crew
I was
on?
thinking they'd be so sick. TK and Beha.
Oh my God, those guys are fucking legendary.
So classic.
Most core surf shop?
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
By far the most.
You walk in
I
there,
don't
it's
even
like
know
a
they make
museum.
money. They just do it to hang out there.
Fast and loose. Is this Big 20?
No, but this guy
No.
shraps. Okay,
Bella's here.
Bella's
So
ready.
am I out?
Thank you, Tanner, so much. We'll get one last word when you come in, but dude, that was the sickest thing. Tanner Gudauskas
Thank you, guys.
joined us on the couch.